A very beautiful evening to you, and thank you for joining us on the ITV News. I am Lawrence Osifo. Nigerian Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Widi Shaibu, has said that Nigeria borne the heaviest operation responsibilities, recorded significant casualties to halt state collapse and preserve Liberia's sovereignty. Defense correspondent John Tenner reports that the Army Chief stated this at the Barclays Training Center in Monrovia, Liberia's capital, as a special guest of honor during activities marking the 69th Armed Forces Day anniversary of the Armed Forces of Liberia.
Nigeria's Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, was received with military honor at the Liberian airport after the plane touched ground. Afterwards, the Army Chief proceeded to the venue for the 69th Armed Forces Day anniversary of the Armed Forces of Liberia, where he addressed the gathering. At the gathering, General Shaibu emphasized that Nigeria's intervention in Liberia during the civil conflict era was not transactional, but a conscious foreign and defense policy decision undertaken in the collective interest of West African stability.
Between 2007 and 2012, within this period, we commenced the foundation of what is now the new Armed Forces of Liberia. Despite some challenges witnessed, we persevered. As my boss, late Major General S.A. Abdurrahman fondly puts it then, we are building an aircraft in flight. I make bold to say that these aircraft have been significantly built.
General Shaibu further stated that Nigeria's strategic leadership in the stability enjoyed by the Republic of Liberia stands as a direct outcome of deliberate governmental resolve and the sacrifices of the Nigerian army.
We wear your uniforms with pride and also with humility that comes from serving a cause greater than oneself. At this juncture, let me reiterate that Nigeria, under the able leadership of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic, remains a steadfast partner to Liberia.
The Army Chief charges the Armed Forces of Liberia to guard its ethos of sacrifice, professionalism, and loyalty to constitutional authority, stressing that Nigeria will continue to provide advisory and capacity-building support to Liberia's stability and regional peace. John Tenner, ITV News.
Guests on a current affairs program 60 Minutes Nigeria have expressed divergent opinions on the Senate allowing the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) and its distraction in handling election results, warning that it could have serious implications for the 2027 general elections. The report filed by Esther Ogoro is presented by Ofure and Neto.
The guest questioned the Senate approval allowing the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to adopt both electronic and manual transmission of election results. They described the decision as controversial and warned that it could weaken transparency in the electoral process. According to them, inconsistency in the system have continued to raise doubt about the credibility of elections in the country.
The 2027 election, as regards the presidential, is going to be like a two-horse race, kind of, the coalition and the APC. And if you look at the parties and the personalities in the coalition now, I think the APC has, they have to go and do a lot of homework.
From the manual voting of ballot snatching, ballots, multiple thumb printing, manipulation of electoral results, the forming state and all that, and even the manipulation of the coalition itself, Nigerians have been to lose trust in the process because there is always manipulation everywhere.
In his remarks, Omorogbe Iwanfu said voters in Nigeria desire credible transmission of results of elections. He recounted several lapses in the system in the past. The analyst maintained that restoring public trust in the electoral system is critical to strengthening Nigeria's democracy. From Benin, Ofure and Neta, ITV News.
In Kano State, there are indications that the political activities in Kano State are gradually gaining momentum as the 2027 general elections approach. Recent developments within the major political parties suggest realignment and possible shift in alliances and influence across the state, as Kano correspondent Abdul Ibrahim brings us the details.
The recent visit by the son of former APC National Chairman Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje to National Leader of the NNPP, Senator Rabi Kwankwaso, has elicited public attention. While some describe the visit as symbolic, others see it as pathway of a wider political calculation ahead of the next election. Reaction from the party members and residents shows divided opinions. Some APC supporters insist that the party remains strong in Kano State despite internal wranglings. NNPP loyalists insist that the Kwankwasia government still commands wide grassroots support across the states.
This action, we are hoping it is going to unite Kano people. It will bring an end to the thuggery and fightings, especially during political rallies, political campaign, and during electioneering processes.
Kwankwasia, it is never people, not physicians, that made Kwankwasia. It has always been Kwankwasia that made people. You understand? When His Excellency Yabo Kabiru emerged as the flag bearer of the movement, there was a lot of outcry. People are trying to find out who really he is because of his nature.
The political landscape in the state has taken another dimension following the defection of the incumbent governor Alhaji Abba Kabir Yusuf from the NNPP to the APC. Although elected on the NNPP platform, the governor's decision to part with his political mentor, Senator Rabi Kwankwaso, has reshaped alignments and intensified political debates. As political realignment continue, Kano State remains a battleground where emerging alliances may shape future electoral outcome. From Kano, Abdul Ibrahim, ITV News.
Edo State Governor Senator Monday Ukpebolo has performed the traditional kickoff to commence the final march of the third edition of the Kada Unity Cup. Amidst pomp and ceremony, the governor, who was represented by his deputy, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, also presented the trophy and cash award to the winning team, the NSCDC. Parsons Owa reports that it was an exciting moment for guests who include the Isama of Benin Kingdom and the Honorary Romanian Consul to Edo and Delta States of Nigeria, His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Usawa Rigmenedio, and numerous football fans as they enjoyed the thrilling encounter.
And the trophy in the hands of the captain.
Winners of the third edition of the Kada Unity Cup, NSCDC, celebrating their victory as they lift the trophy. The Nigerian Immigration Service displayed the spirit of sportsmanship with their hilarious celebration despite losing the match to NSCDC and taking the second place. The first prize winner, NSCDC, was awarded 1 million naira cash. Edo State government later added extra 1 million, making it 2 million naira. In the same vein, Immigration Service went home with 1.2 million naira as the second place winner, while the third place winner, National Youth Service Corps, got 400,000 naira. Edo State Governor Senator Monday Ukpebolo, who was represented by his deputy, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, said the state government is delighted about the tournament and will do all they can to ensure that sports thrives in Edo State. While on his part, the Esama of Benin, an honorary Romanian consul to Edo and Delta States of Nigeria, His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Usawa Rigmenedio, expressed satisfaction with the organizers of the tournament as he congratulated the winners.
We saw energy and talent put to play, and we are very happy with what we've seen, and we have also picked some of the talent we have identified in this place, and by the grace of God we'll put them to use in Edo State vendor insurance.
Wonderful occasion. They did not play a match. I'm so impressed, so exciting.
Medals and prizes were presented to the players and the officials, including the cup donor and chief sponsor of Kada Unity Cup and former governor of Edo State, Chief Lucky Nosaka Igbenedion, the deputy governor, and others.
It was a great improvement in both the fair play, the participation, the officiating, the turnout of supporters. Generally, all in all, it's very, very good.
Our chief host, the main organizer, our former governor, Chief Lucky Nosaka Igbenedion, for his continuous interest in Edo State, in sports, and in our youths.
This year's tournament has been full of surprises, but very, very enjoyable.
We're very grateful for being the winner of this year's edition, and we promise to continue like this. And we want to appreciate the organizer for coming up things like this that will not be war alone. They know us for.
CADA Unity Cup is co-sponsored by Edo State Football Association, CADA Plaza, Providence Hotels, IUO, ITV, Osiomo Power, Edo State Sports Commission, amongst others. From Benin, Pius Nsogo, ITV News.
Igbenedion Education Center, Benin City on Thursday held its 35th Inter-House Sports Competition. The event brought together students from Montessori, nursery, and primary and secondary arm to compete in various sporting events of the school, as Joy Obarasiagbon files in details.
In the spirit of camaraderie and sportsmanship, Igbenedion Education Center's 35th Inter-House Sport Competition featured various games including teddy bear races for toddlers, 50 meters and 100 meters races, 200 meters races, shuttle relays, basket filling contest, amongst others. The students showcased their coordination, marching skills, and culture, making it an exciting event to watch. The competition climaxes as invited schools, parents, and teachers also participated in the race event. After a rigorous assessment by the judges, Red House emerged winners for Montessori and primary arms. Yellow House emerged winners in the junior and senior secondary section.
Everybody did their best, and I'm so happy that we came out with the trophy. The race was very elegant, it was fun, it was very special, a very special thing.
The event was attended by parents, guardians, administrative heads, and teachers who praised the school for hosting an excellent occasion.
I want to appreciate every one of us that has taken time to join the students of Igbenedion Education Center to celebrate their inter-house sports.
I was a former student of this place, and I'm here, my children are here, and I can only thank the Igbenedions.
It was good, it was fair, and at the end of it all, the winner emerges.
It's exciting, educative at the same time.
From Benin, Joy Obaisiagbon, ITV News.
In Kebbi State, where the Argungu International Fishing and Cultural Festival has officially commenced, with organizers calling on competitors to strictly abide by the rules guiding the event. After 6 years of suspension, the world-renowned festival has returned in a grand style. The revived festival began with a colorful traditional event including archery competitions, camel races, and donkey races. Kaduna State correspondent Umar Mohammed, who was at the event, reports that the historic town of Argungu is filled to capacity as the festival has attracted visitors from across Nigeria and beyond.
The Argungu International Fishing Festival dates back more than 60 years. According to the Sarkin Ruwa Kebbi, the River King of Kebbi State, who oversees water activities in the state, the festival has continued to unite the Kabawa people and promote cultural heritage. He however warned participating fishermen against entering the river before the official commencement of the grand fishing competition. Archers from Niger State, Yauri and Argungu in Kebbi State, as well as Sokoto, Zamfara and Katsina states competed in the first day of activities. At the end of the contest, the Niger State contingent emerged winner in the catapult competition. Donkeys and camel races also thrilled spectators, with the Niger Republic contingent claiming victory in the camel race event. Some participants commended the Kebbi State Governor, Comrade Nasir Idris, reviving the festival despite the prevailing economic challenges in the country.
saboda kaga wani suna shiga ruwa ba da izini ba wanda ma ya fitowa an shiga ruwa kaga ni abinda a shawa tasu wannan a shafa shi a shawa su gani su ga kamar cewa mutane na kamar tashi gona za a ci da misali to shi a shawa din Allah da manya su shi kamar shawa.
From Argungu, headquarters of Argungu local government area of Kebbi State, Amba Mohammed, ITV News.
And with that, to call it a wrap on the ITV News for tonight. I am Lawrence Osifo, thanking you for watching. From everyone here, to have a beautiful night rest. Good night.
ITV, certainly the best.